Right now, there is a growing call for the U.S. government to reunite a mother and daughter who have not seen each other in more than 7 months. Officials with the Tahirih Justice Center, which is fighting for Vilma Carrillo's release, says she was severely abused by her daughter's father and left Guatemala to escape him. They say he once hit her so hard she lost 4 of her front teeth. Well, in May, her and her 12-year-old daughter were separated under the zero-tolerance immigration policy. Now, 38-year-old Carrillo was in a Georgia detention facility when a federal judge ordered that all separated families be reunited. She was then transferred to a different facility in Texas and told she would be reunited with her daughter. Now, her daughter is a U.S. citizen, and the rules for reunification did not apply to them. So officials sent Carrillo back to Georgia, where she is, away from her little girl, who is now in foster care. I want to bring in Shana Tabak, the Executive Director of the Tahirih Justice Center. She joins me now. So much to go through here. The bottom line is she is separated from her mom, this little girl. Was she one of the little girls in the cages when they were separated from their parents, this girl?
Yesvi and her mom were taken to those cages when they first crossed the border and asked for the protection of the United States. They were fleeing terrible violence on behalf of the father of Yesvi, who knocked out her 4 front teeth. And Vilma was looking for a safe place, and she came to the United States for asylum.
So Vilma has other children. We were speaking during the break here. She doesn't want to go back because she is afraid.
She's terrified of the father of her daughter. In fact, since she has left, the father has shot his pistol at her home, where her mother is taking care of her other child. She's terrified to go home.
Shana, do you find that in most cases that it's not really about, look, we have other choices here. We are petrified. We cannot go back. It's under a dire situation, what they're dealing with.
Exactly. I mean, our government has offered protection to these people through signing international treaties and U.S. laws that are aimed at protecting people just like this, where they cannot be protected by their home country. She cannot go to the police and ask for protection. She's an indigenous woman. She doesn't really speak Spanish, and the society is such that women are meant to be protected by their family members, and in this case, unfortunately, her family member is the one who is causing her so much pain.
Shana, it's a good thing that you are here. You are her voice. What is the next step for you, and how do we protect them? How do we get mom and daughter back together?
Right, so getting this mom and this daughter back together is for us the most important thing. All the other families have been, many of the other families have already been reunified. Vilma went through the really traumatizing experience of watching other moms be reunited with their kids, waiting. When am I going to see my daughter? When am I going to see my daughter? And they said, not you, because your daughter's a U.S. citizen. So what we understand is that the only issue right now is that Vilma is in detention. She's in ICE detention. And she doesn't have to be in ICE detention. She has attorneys. We are appealing her asylum case. We are working with her. She has a good case for asylum. She wants to go to court. But we don't see that she needs to be detained because this detention is really the only reason why she can't take care of her daughter.
And is there anything that we can do at home? Call your local politician to say that this woman needs help?
Exactly. ICE is the organization that controls her detention center. We can reach out to Kirsten Nielsen and ask and demand that Vilma be reunited with her daughter, Yesvi. We can call on our politicians and ask that they ensure that Vilma and her daughter be reunited by the time that Yesvi has her birthday later this month, December 20th. She'll turn 12.
Shana, thank you so much, Shana Tabak, and we appreciate your time on this, and we do hope that they are reunited.